Welcome to the next adventure in my adventure series, and today we are on adventure 14, so next weekend we will actually hit the halfway mark of this kind of journey I'm doing. So I was going to take you on another literary tour yesterday, but I've decided I'm going to save that on the back burner for a little bit of a project I want to do later this year. So instead I'm going to take you on a trail run with me. Now there's a reason for this. I need to test my trail shoes, or at least break them in, and I need to get out on some trails. And I've got a fabulous app which I'm going to use, and I'm going to take you around a really nice trail close to where I live. So, today's run is my long run, which is only 40 minutes, but that's long for me. And it's all about focus, paying attention, trying not to go too fast, but also enjoying the route around me. So I'm going to go on, it's a new route for me, or at least parts of it are, and the rest of it includes parts I've already run before. So I'm going to take you around the Throp Lake path, and you can come and see, hopefully, some animals with me. Another thing I want to get from today is also testing out the trail shoes on proper trails. So I went down a trail yesterday, but it's more like a dog walking path, whereas the ones I'm going to hit are proper trails and do tend to get muddy underfoot if it's been raining. Fortunately, it's not been raining, so hopefully it might not be as bad, but even if it is, it's just good practice for, well, all the mud I'm going to have to go through in a few weeks' time. This path is definitely a lot better than it was last time. It's not rained for quite a few days, so it's actually quite dry underfoot. And for the most part, I can see the other path that goes up to the lake. So I kind of know my options to split off if I wanted to. But I would like to try and do the whole route, just because it's really pretty, more than anything. Although there is a part I am calling Murder Lane, because of all the paths around it on Google Maps, the path that All Trails takes me down is like in this heavily tree-lined bit, which I can guarantee is really pretty, but also nowhere near anywhere where they might be dog walking. If you don't hear from me next week, you know why. It's really nice to be on some familiar routes. Now that I've been this path, it kind of makes more sense, but it also gives me the benefit of technical trails, which will help strengthen the ankle, and just a bit of fun hearing all the birds. On my way in I saw a crane. I heard, I don't know if it was an owl or a cuckoo bird. Does a cuckoo bird sound like a cuckoo clock? Is that why it's called a cuckoo clock? And a pheasant. And then lots of pigeons. So yeah, it's nice being up this early. It is misty. I don't think I'm going to catch the sunrise. In fact, the sun has risen, to be fair. Oh, swans. So yeah, I just enjoy the peace. So the one thing I forgot might be out on the trails, because there's lots of fields and woodland, is deer. They make me nervous. They take on cars and win. And one's just literally gone in front of me, but gone. Maybe it's not a murderer that's going to get me. Oh my god! I don't know if you're going to see them. This is why we get up for the 4 AM club. Oh my god. I might get killed by a deer. Give me a Peking duck, they're nearly the size of me. And I will wrestle one of them. Throw a deer in front of me and I absolutely crap myself. It's like Bambi! Only his mother doesn't get killed. And I don't cry at a Disney film. Right, let's actually go and run, shall we? So that is one of the paths. It's also a dense forest. I'm going to stick to the river, I think. So this also goes through the woodlands. Okay. Let's do this. Definitely watch far too many crime shows. But, general rule of thumb, where there are birds and birds that are eating, means they're comfortable, means there's no predators or disturbances other than me. See, Bear Grylls does help. So that's the 40-minute long run done. It was walk run. I'm going to continue on the rest of the adventure and take you, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you into Throp Lake and then double back and come back round. And yeah, coming up to Murder Alley now. Wish me luck! There's another one. That's a small one. I think it's a roe. Go to Murder Alley. I just kind of need to wait for him to move, her to move. Have you ever tried to be stealthy on a gravel path? Hardest flipping thing in the world. Okay, so the deer eventually moved on and I walked past it very, very cautiously. And then I did spot it further down and it just trundled off. Like, quite frankly, it didn't care I was there. So now I think I've just about found my bearings. I'm going to take you into Throp Lake, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to circle back and then I'm going to head back the way I would normally come up to Throp Lake. So I'm not going to take you around it, but the area I am going to take you into, you should hopefully see some wildlife. So I'm going to try and run a bit more because I think my knee's doing its clicking ring again, which I really don't need. So yeah, let's go see some beauty spots of nature around by me. So this is Throp Lake. You can go all the way around it. I'm nearly like an hour and 10 into a 10k route, so I probably won't go all the way around, and I've had just enough kind of concerns and fears for one day. But I thought I would show you a little bit about like the entrance, and you can see some of the wildlife. journey up to Thrupp Lake. Maybe on another run I'll take you round Thrupp Lake. But I am just gonna kind of walk it home, take it easy, and rest the knee. So that is the adventure practically done. I've just got to walk the last bit home, and it's been exciting. Scary, but exciting. We have to do something every day that scares you, even just a little bit, just a tiny bit, because it helps you grow. There's a tiny little robin on the floor. So cute. Penny squirrel eating food.